Oh dear, this is not looking too good. So today we're talking about classic faces and dynamic heads, because you may remember 2 years ago, back in 2023, I think it was around the summertime, Roblox was going kind of insane, and they were putting a ton of classic faces permanently off sale, and then they were uploading a new dynamic head version, which was like 5 times the price, and absolutely nobody cared about it. I swear guys, these dynamic heads have got like barely any sales. Nobody wants them because they just look stupid. I mean, look at this. When you use them with emotes, when the face moves, when you use them with your microphone in voice chat, they just look so silly. The classic 2D faces is where it's at. They look good in every game, and they're just cool, classic, and simple. How Roblox should be. But yeah, we've got some more bad news today, because apparently 2 years later, Roblox is starting to do this all over again. Now, we kind of knew this was coming. I just can't believe it's taken them so long. Like, if somebody had told me 2 years ago that we were still going to have classic faces on sale up until 2026, I wouldn't have believed it. Maybe it's a good thing Roblox has been slacking, but players were panicking when they did this. So this is from the Roblox Notifier bot. Mr. Notifier, as you can see, said new bundle, Friendly Grin. And most of you guys are probably aware that Friendly Grin is a classic face. So this is a dynamic head, which is obviously a classic face like knockoff or re-upload. And when people saw this, they weren't too happy. Like, no, RIP faces. They're about to off sale all of them classics. Nobody wants dynamic faces, bro. So yeah, it's not just me that hates the dynamic heads. Like, they just don't look good. Now, we do have a little bit of good news. This item was created back in October, so it is a couple of months old. And also the original Friendly Grin, if I can find it, there you go, there it is. It's still on sale for 75 Robux. So if you want it, this might be a hint at like the last chance of getting this face. So if you ever considered buying this, or maybe you just want it because it's a classic, then yeah, probably get it now, because apparently in 2026 a load more of these classic faces are going off sale, and apparently some of the limited faces are even being changed into dynamic heads. I don't quite know how they're going to achieve that, but I can show you the proof. Shout out to the Mystery Plays for this one. He said apparently they're removing all classic faces permanently and replacing them with dynamic faces and heads. Obviously we know they've been trying to do that since 2023. They're just so slow. Also, limited faces may be receiving dynamic faces as well. This is a bad idea. Yeah, that is a really bad idea, because you can't place a limited face off sale, but it really looks like it, because look, they're making dynamic head rigs for these classic 2D limited faces. Let me see if I've got any of these. The blue amaze face, I'm pretty sure I own that one. Yeah, here you go, the blue amaze face made in 2017. It sells for around 5,000 Robux, which is pretty expensive. So obviously Roblox can't place this off sale, so they haven't really thought this through, have they? And also, what's gonna happen when they make a dynamic head copy of this? There's gonna be like an official knockoff of an official limited. Does that make sense? There's gonna be 2 limiteds of the same face, but one's a dynamic head. Oh well, I don't know. Roblox really opened up a can of worms of this, because they're so desperately trying to remove the classic stuff, but they haven't thought it through. So they're bringing out the modern stuff, and it's just clashing and nothing's working. A lot of Roblox players are starting to freak out over these as well, but I wouldn't panic too much, because we actually got these for free back in 2023. Well, if you had the original face, then you were gifted them for free. So is Roblox gonna do this when they make the limited faces into dynamic heads? Oh man, I really don't know. I mean, I wouldn't mind a load of this free stuff, but then again, I don't really use it. I don't think I've ever equipped any of these on my avatar, like not even once. I don't know if this is related, but apparently some Roblox admins were purchasing like old off sale heads. I don't know if they're trying to turn these into like dynamic faces as well, or dynamic heads. Then again, I guess that wouldn't really work. Yeah, I don't know. The whole like dynamic face update was a little bit of a disaster already, wasn't it? All I'm gonna say, guys, is that if there is any of these classic faces that you want, I would recommend buying them sooner rather than later, because it looks like in 2026 Roblox is definitely gonna try and do another purge, and it looks like on limiteds as well, which I don't quite know how they're gonna get away with. Raikou had a really good point actually. He said that Roblox should just include the 2D original face in the bundle when you buy the Roblox dynamic head version, and yeah, that would make perfect sense. So the friendly smile, for an example, let's say you buy this for what, 70 Robux, then it also comes with the classic face. That would be so easy for Roblox to do, but they don't want us using the classics anymore, so they probably wouldn't add it. Hopefully an admin sees this and replies, because that's a really good idea. I don't think Roblox would be too happy about it, because you know, they don't like old Roblox, but yeah, something like this would be perfect, and I think the community wouldn't be so angry angry either if Roblox was, doing stuff like this. At least you get the option of using the modern one or the classic one, and maybe depending on what game you join, R15 or R6, the faces could like switch between them. That would be really cool. I would love to see Roblox set up something like that, but yeah, maybe they wouldn't bother.